everyone, today we are here at Dewildt. We've got Werner with us. Werner, welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Today's video is going to be a bit different. We are going to give you a full review of the Dewildt track. Somebody with experience, somebody with less experience. Werner joined us on the Sandwani trip.
Yes.
And after that you did Hobby Park, eh?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, so this will be your first time at Dewildt.
Yes.
And I'd like to say, after we did do the whole trail, we're going to interview you and find out if my suggestion of coming here to learn how to use your Jimny is actually true. I don't suggest that you come and do this trail without somebody with you that either drives a Jimny, not a double cab. It's not because I'm being ugly towards the double cabs or everything, but a Jimny handles totally different off-road and needs to drive different lines off-road than a double cab does. So guys, go out, look at the clubs, Rolling Rhino, 4x4 Action Group. You can do training with Alan Pepper as well at Bass Lake, and then Suzuki Auto Club also uses Dewildt for their training courses. In the near future, Just Jimny will also start moving into that space and getting guys used to their cars for off-road use, teaching them the right way from the start so that it doesn't cost them too much money in damages, and also to show why you put certain accessories onto your car. So we're going to have a quick go around the training track at Dewildt, then we're going to go over to the nature trail and we're going to show you a few obstacles there as well. Mooi, jy het gehoor toe jy neus daar in die water ingaan, het jou fan gevang.
Ja.
So wat jy daar wil doen is jy wil daar extra krag wat jy nou van die fan afvat, wil jy compensate met jou acceleration.
Okay.
Sodat die fan aanhou draai.
Okay.
Okay. So jou neus het baie mooi in die water ingekom, jy moet net jou bell wave.
O, ek sien.
Voor jou.
So ek moet eintlik klik in is vinniger weer.
Exact.
Okay.
Hierdie ene, jy het gesien hoe vinnig kan dinge verkeerd gaan. Daar hoor, jy dan so vinnig is, jy kan dit maak nie op die briek wees. Hou hom op die briek, dan bring jy stadig weg uit. So, jou keuse op die. Ek sal sê, vat hom stadig. Voel eers wat doen jou tyres. Vat hom stadig en kyk hoeveel grip jy het. Okay. As jy goeie grip het, kom jy terug en dan jy 100%. Okay, so voel hom eers. Ek sal saam met jou stap. Stadig. En voel wat hy doen. Okay. So, okay, reverse, straight up. Okay, bring it back, bring it back. Okay, so now you see, it's not just the BFs that struggle with wet. It's an awesome test. Everybody always does this through the water up there. A lot of the guys in the bigger cars skip this obstacle because they're too heavy, the tires are too wet, they get up halfway on this one. I'd say if you take a bit of a drive, dry off your tires, give it another try. How did that feel?
It felt good until you lose the traction.
And then the nose dips,
Yeah.
and that's a very, very difficult situation to be in, because a lot of guys panic, then they keep on turning the steering wheel the wrong side, and as soon as they want to go down, they're into the side of a wall here.
Yeah.
So it's very important to try and keep your steering wheel straight on this, and like I said, feel it out first, feel what your car does, then make the call and say, okay, I think my car can do this and I'm going to attempt it again. But now you know what's going to happen to your car, because now it's going to happen much higher.
I think you also need the momentum here because it is a bit steeper as well.
That's it. So I'd say if you want to do it, your tires are still a bit wet, I'd say skip this one for now. Let's do it in the afternoon when your tires are dry and that portion is dry as well. Then we do that again. Then you're going to actually get a better experience, because it's wet and slippery, it's just getting dangerous. And because it's such a short wheelbase, as soon as your nose starts going any side on an uphill, rather brake dead, because they fall over so quickly as soon as their noses start dipping to any side. Okay, so reverse back a bit and then take that one out, and we'll try this one this afternoon. Okay guys, so this is one of the first obstacles you get on the nature trail at Dewildt. It's called Bobbejaan Sekiri, and it's probably one of my favorite obstacles at Dewildt. As soon as I put on other tires, any other accessories like suspension, that type of stuff, this is the obstacle I come and test it on. It's got nice deep axle twisters and a bit of an uphill, and as you can see, very rocky, very loose terrain. The Gen 4 with the traction control has got no problem. You can drive any line up here and you will get to the other side, because that traction control pulls you through those holes where you don't have traction on the ground anymore. With the Gen 3, there are two lines you can drive on this one, and I'll show you guys those specific two lines that you can drive it, either on the far left hand side where your left hand wheel is basically up against those rocks. You stick to that line, you're going to come out without major issues. You've got a big dip at the end there that may lift your nose up a bit. So first try it a bit slower, then faster. The safer line is the right hand side. Again, your wheel on as far as you can go right. That's where you keep it, and you should go drive through this without any problems. So, Werner,
Yes.
I'm going to give you first go on this one. I'm going to check everything for you. As you drive up, first low and pick a line before you just drive it.
Okay.
So we'll see how your line looks, and after that I'll show you the Gen 3 line, that you can actually drive through this obstacle without spinning.
Okay.
And after we did a few ups, we're going to do the down. The down is where things can go wrong a bit, especially with the Jimnys. In that deep hole, if you guys remember, you saw that video where my car's wheel was in the air. It was on this obstacle. So if you're not prepared for that, be prepared before you come down here. Get to know your car. The Jimny is too fast on a downhill, so you're driving with your foot on the brake here. Constantly just keeping the wheels rolling. You don't want to brake dead. With that tip of the wheel happening, you always drive out of it. So look where the your steering wheel is. Be aware of what your front wheels are doing. If you can see your front wheels are going into a deep hole, your back wheel is lifting, you want to turn in, because your car is flipping like this. Instinct tells you to turn the other way, but then it flips easier. You turn away out of that turn, and if you brake dead on that space, you're going to get that wiggle, and sometimes that wiggle causes you to fall over. So we're going to do up and down, and let's see how it goes. Well done. Okay, so next one, I drove it in the middle. Next one, we're going to try and drive this with the Gen 4 without having any wheel spin. This is the typical line that the Gen 3 owners will have to take on this obstacle. It's a nice safe line. Let's see if we can get it done without letting the traction control do all the work for us. Okay guys, we're at the next obstacle here. It's probably Dewildt's most well-known obstacle that they've got. It's called Herzeklip. I'd say it's about 32 degrees up. It's not very steep, it's a short one, but you've got very slippery surface on this. Like I just told Werner now as well, I don't attempt this when it's wet. Things can go wrong really quickly on this one, especially if you're stuck in the middle somewhere, reversing down, keeping your wheels straight. So at the bottom here, you are basically committing that you're getting this out. There's no stopping halfway on this. You need to finish it up, turn around, come back down again. There's a specific line you see everybody is driving. That's the dark part you're seeing here. And that little ridge over there, you actually want your left hand front wheel and back wheel taking on that rift, because there's quite a deep crevice on the other side that catches the guys that don't have rock sliders. So this one, I'd say at least have a suspension or have a higher profile tire before taking this on. This can hit your radial cups, especially coming down and going up if you hit those ruts a bit fast. So let's have a look at it. Let's see if the Jimny can get it to the top, make it up again, come down again. Let's see. Okay, maak reguit. Okay, nou mooi staan. 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 Vigilance, daar's hy. Mooi, mooi. Okay. Okay guys, so we finished most of the trail today. We did most of the obstacles. We gave some of the new ones like ice cream and that type of stuff. We had a look at it. I'll maybe try it sometime if I've got bigger tires on. Currently I think the Jimny is a bit low for that one. But today wasn't about me, today was about Werner. How was your experience today at Dewildt? The training track, and do you think this is a good place to get to know your Jimny better?
Absolutely agree. First of all, thanks for your patience and the knowledge that you share. It's a lot of value, especially for someone that's the first time on this track. Absolutely, the obstacles, I like the balance where the challenging ones test your ability and the ability of the car as well. And then definitely where you see okay you're not confident to go over those, then we don't have to do that. So, and it's not too many that we didn't do. And I also saw that we could do obstacles that the Toyotas and the Ford Rangers couldn't do, and we were able to do those. So,
and I must congratulate you. Your first time at Dewildt, and you drove at Herzeklip. You'll see that on the video, guys. Job well done. It was a bit fast going up and down, but that's why you come to Dewildt again, so you can practice.
Yes,
you can practice that a bit and get to know your car a bit better, because I think you've got a good range of obstacles here that you're going to encounter at other places as well.
Yeah, I think for me to still the car is still new. It only has 2,500 kilometers, so I'm still getting to know the car. But clutch control as well, I mean, learning that better. I mean, it's the first time in 10 years I've driven a manual vehicle again. And then also learning throttle control better, the better balance. So that will come, I guess, with time. One thing I'm very happy about is the tires again, the 80 profile. I was able to go places. I don't have a lift kit or a lift suspension, and that again proved that I can go places with the tires, which I think it made a big value in that sense.
Yeah, if you guys have a look at the videos, there's a lot of places where I actually caught on my radial cups, that type of stuff, or on the belly. And then Werner drives through, and just with that 80 profile tire that he's got, he doesn't catch there. So guys, that 80 profile does make a difference off-road. It's going to make a difference on-road as well, with normal day-to-day traveling. It takes a bit of power away, but off-road it gives you a nice ground clearance, and it just gets the whole Jimny off the ground a bit higher than on normal 215 75s.
I must say, on road, the low road noise is a good plus, and then the grip in the wet is amazing. So I'm very happy with that, and I know on the previous, we did the tire test, and again I'm very happy with the choice I made. But today it again shows you tires does make a big influence, has a big influence on how you're able to do the trail and go over the obstacles. It's a big assistance.
That's it. And you also saw why I went for the BF all-terrains. It's a very rocky place that you're driving, and I think you're just driving the wrong line, a sidewall can get cut here very easily because there are sharp rocks around, so keep your eyes peeled for those. We didn't do a feature of each and every obstacle. We had a chat on the important obstacles at Dewildt now, but guys, remember to walk those obstacles before you drive them. Have your line chosen before you drive that obstacle. Go a bit slower, feel what the car is doing. After that, if you realize you need a bit more momentum, take it on with a bit more momentum, and that's how everybody learns. Another thing that surprised me today was that uphill after the water. BFs, I know they're bad in the wet, that's why we slid down, but we saw the Hancocks also basically did the same thing. And we were deflated down to 0.8 on our tires. So when you come to Dewildt, deflate your tires about a bar 0.8 depending on your tire size. It makes your ride a bit more comfortable in the car as well.
Yes.
If we were driving at 2 bar, we probably wouldn't have kidneys or a spine left.
Yeah, and then the other thing which is nice, the atmosphere at Dewildt is nice. The view on top of the hills is amazing to see as well. Obviously the wildlife, seeing the odd wildlife hidden here, it all adds to the experience. And I must say the atmosphere here in the tented camp is also amazing.
Yeah, they've got great facilities, great dry places, the tented camps, bathrooms, swimming pools. Guys, this is an idyllic breakaway for anybody in Gauteng. It's close to everybody. About you guys in Joburg is about an hour away. Pretoria is a bit closer, it's a half an hour from my house. So it's a nice place to come and get to learn your car, test out your accessories, and you know what, I think spend a weekend here. There's the tented camps are here. If you've got camping gear, they've got camping spots, and it's just a nice place to come and chill, and you wash off the city a bit with this place. They are also working on the new website for Dewildt, so keep an eye on that. And we're going to post this video on Dewildt's web YouTube page as well. So keep an eye out. Dewildt is going to get their own YouTube channel, and we're going to share content from different guys all over. You're also going to have the option to take your own videos and pictures and be able to upload that to a shared drive where we will put it into a video and launch it on the Dewildt YouTube channel. So any final thoughts? Happy? Had a good day?
Yeah, it's absolutely great for a beginner to come and learn, and as you build confidence you can improve your skill and gain experience, and it's awesome experience.
And you also saw that having somebody with a bit of experience with you, especially Jimny drivers with experience, come out with these guys or attend one of the training courses.
Yes, absolutely.
You can see the benefit of actually doing 4x4 training of the Jimny. You get to know your car much quicker and better if you do these trainings, and you also learn a bit of 4x4 etiquette. We'll maybe do a video on 4x4 etiquette just to get everybody normalized on how things work on the 4x4 trails, that type of stuff. And again, thanks for watching. Remember to press the subscribe button. We're almost to our 1,000 subscribers. And thanks again for watching. Just Jimny on.